Hello everyone and welcome to WMC Season 22, When Miners Commute. It's been a little while since my last WMC FFA season. The last proper one was Season 11, which is half of 22. But now it kind of works out that way. And you sort of can count 16 since that was the split spawn mumble game. But I did meet up with not Berg, but Rolf in the end, so I don't think that counts as an FFA necessarily. But here we are back again in the When Miners Commute this time. Now I might be asking, why is it Commute? Well, we'll do a bunch of traveling, that's why. We'll be using a plugin called Migration made by the wondrous Scouten. Also be using chunk biomes, it basically just splits the biome exactly at the chunk borders, which makes it for a cool look. But migration is all about going to certain coordinates or parts of the world that is decided by the plugin. And if you don't, you'll start taking damage, so the goal is pretty much just go to where it tells you to, and do it in a time limit. Sorry about that. For those that didn't tell already, I am doing post-commentary because this was recorded at a somewhat unfortunate time for me. So I thought it was just best to record it afterwards. And since I have the option of doing post-commentary, I'm not especially, doing good with that. Because I'm feeling a little bit of allergies right now, so my throat's not where I want it to be, but I can talk at least, I can make this happen, and that's why you can hear my voice right now. So, here we are, and I actually kind of really like these snowy, hilly areas. It kind of reminds me of the early terrain generation in Minecraft, back in the late alpha, early beta days. It's really pretty. It's a bit of a nostalgic feeling to it, I guess. And this was quite the terrain to navigate at the beginning, I have to say. What a way to start. But I got it to work. It was fun just to see all the crazy stuff that's going on. And the snowy terrain in Minecraft is probably some of my favorite, because especially now, it's so rare. Whenever you try to make it like a Minecraft world, both in multiplayer and single player, snowy areas like ice plains is so difficult to find nowadays. And that's most because of the biome changes they did in 1.7, which makes biomes border biomes with a similar temperature. So you have desert and savanna together, and sometimes in jungle, I believe. And then you have plains and forests are usually together. Spruce might be closer to the colder areas. I'm not too sure how that works, because even though I see spruce forests, I don't really see icy ones, so I don't really know how that works. But yeah, that was a really fun way to start. I really enjoyed that. And apparently, they did some interesting changes to what you would recognize as the border of the world. Like, you usually have this big wall in front of you that you can break through. This time they decided to just go with open void area, which you'll see this episode or the next one, but looks really cool, so check out for that. And if you were reading chat, I believe that's why people were seeing the floating mine shafts. Sorry about that. Yeah, here we are, just exploring, have a great old time. So considering this is an FFA, I mean, my options or my hopes for this season are especially high. So my focus was just all along to have fun. Just do my own thing along the way. Not really focus on performing well, but having a good time. For me, that's what WMC has always been about. I don't really care about doing well. That's that. And apparently Berg took first damage. Yep. First target. So you might be seeing this, I believe is a clay wall that's just not going entirely through. It just stops a few blocks over the rest of the terrain. That is the border of the chunk biomes. It also signifies where the migration game will kind of decide the area you will need to go to. I don't remember the size of each. It might be 250, let's see. I'm at X 1285, so that might be 1250. Yeah, it might be 250 in size. That would make sense. So yeah, that is not the actual border of the world, it's just the border of that part of the world. And I believe some players at the beginning of this were pretty confused by it. I admit I was kinda at first too, but it did start making sense to me after all. Yeah, people are saying the world is messed up, blah 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 blah, and you know, it's hard to remember everything that you have to inform the players, and they don't always listen either way. So I mean, I understand that some players were confused. That it's also hard to just say, okay, so you're gonna see this wall, but it's not gonna be a complete wall. That doesn't mean it's the world border. You can't go through it. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I believe a few people had issues with that. Brick especially. So I think at some point here I'm gonna start cooking some food and then try to help Brick. Oh yeah. I was gonna offer him some food if I could find him in time, that's right. I'm gonna say a spoiler right here. It's not gonna happen. This isn't FFA at all. I don't think he would feel comfortable about leaving courts. So that did not happen. So I would not take advantage of that. I would actually just give him the food and go. Like, I had no intentions of doing any evil deeds that day. Okay, they did say the desert. So I did actually start looking for a desert. I thought there has to be a better way. And there was. As you'll see soon enough. So I think my game plan for this season was just try to do well in caving. Try some different strategies. See how many diamonds could I get potentially, because that's never something I've been that good at. Pizzas, oh boy, that's no good. Sorry about that. So yeah, I usually I don't get more than maybe 7 or 8 if I'm lucky, and I just thought, yeah, let's see, can we make something happen here? It was super fun to like get a record in diamond finding or whatever. So that was the goal. It wasn't to do any damage or survive for a long time or anything like that. It was just try, get a personal best. Other than that, start talking about stuff that's not about the game. Because, I feel my mindset when it comes to FFA commentary is that it's more like a one-man podcast where you can just talk about anything or everything you like. Like, maybe there's stuff that happened in life or stuff you're interested in. I feel that's so much more interesting to hear about as a viewer. It's like, okay, I'm gonna chop this tree and hopefully get some apples, though it doesn't drop from spruce leaves, so I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'm actually just doing it to get wood. But it's something you need in the mine of crafting. So last week there was a local music festival in the area, in this town where I live actually. So that's probably the most exciting week of the year, because Norway, which is the country I live in, was definitely a festival people, especially in the summertime. There were just festivals all over the place. Almost every major city there is a festival of some sort. It was just all nuts about that. I mean, but it's great. Music is fantastic, and people just like gathering. And there you can see it was the brick on top and then clay on the bottom. That's to signify the border of that area. And now I'm going to whisper brick and just tell him, okay, Just relax, you're cool, you can't go through that, don't worry. And as the Silver is like a bit confused about it too. It happens. Yeah, so. Actually, it's been, the festival has been going every year, but I didn't really. Okay, Breck got it, there we go. But I never really went to any of the concerts because the tickets to those are so expensive. How much would it be in US dollars? Gosh, like live currency conversion is not my strength. But maybe somewhere around. Oh man, that doesn't sound right. Did it be that much? I need to get my head in the game. I should have like written this stuff out. I think it's like $80 or something like that. Sounds about right. Maybe 50, 55, 60 pounds, something like that. Or well, it was a double concert, so I guess that's somewhat reasonable for 2 concerts. I don't know how expensive ticket prices are in other countries. It might be even more than what I'm experiencing, but I still feel that's a lot. But I have to say, it was so worth it. Oh my gosh. Especially the first concert. There are 2 older blues artists from the US called Taj Mahal and Kebmo. And they're doing like a sort of a collaboration album and tour. And man, that was so good. They play some of their own stuff. They play some of like the older, more classic blues tunes. If you're into that genre, you probably would have heard those songs before, or bigger artists. I'm a big Delbert McClinton fan, and they played some of the songs that he's played on his albums, and that was like so cool. To listen to a different take of that song. So like, oh man, yeah, it's fantastic. It was a lot of people showed up too. It was all in this, what would you call it? A museum of like the older civilization. They have a bunch of old farmhouses, and living houses from way back in the day, like several hundred years ago, from Norway or the area around, and they just put a concert in that outside museum, which was such a cool setting. Have all these old houses spread around the pond, and yeah, it was fantastic. And just open field. It was a pretty good arrangement, I have to say. Second one was not as amazing. It was like a more, it was a Norwegian funk R&B artist. I mean, he's very talented, just not quite my genre. He was still really good. There were some songs that were very good, some others not as much. Yeah. I feel like that's such a summer thing to do, is to go to a concert of some sort, like listen to some live music. You know, spend some money and just have an experience. Because you don't really need to travel to have a great experience. I mean, some are luckier than others with what options you have for festivals or concerts around the area and other events. Like outside of that festival, we don't really have much, so I really appreciate it when it's here. I mean, and when with all the people gathering around, you also have on the main street, you have a bunch of wow, what do you call that in English? Just these small shops set up all on over Main Street with like different food you can buy, or some even sold like music, which was cool. There wasn't really much for me. Oh, we have found a dungeon, a spider dungeon even. That's a good find. Because the spiders are fairly fine to take out, because you can abuse the 2-block wide nature of the spiders. They might be slightly less than 2 blocks, but they can't pass through 1 at least. And we found a sweet golden apple and a cat disc, which, I mean, I'm sold. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, and as I said that, I did actually take damage from the spike. I mean, if you've seen any other videos on my channel, you would know that I'm not especially good at this video game. Not especially good at many video games, honestly. Rocket League might be the only one. And some rhythm games. I mean, rhythm games aren't really something you can do YouTube videos about. If you've seen it once, you've seen it all. Some would argue that like Osu channels. I mean, it's really cool to just see someone really good at rhythm games, but I feel like once you've seen one song, you've seen that one song. It's kind of all you need. Saddles, I don't think for horse riding. I don't think for ons. I don't know if I picked up the saddles. I probably did just because I didn't think. Yeah, I don't really know if they're on. I don't remember at this point. Which spoilers, that might signify that I didn't actually get a horse in the end. Or I didn't try. Anyway. Yeah, since this is being recorded afterwards, I thought I would do something similar to WMC22, which was the last season I played, which was a very unfortunate end, let's say the least. Oh my gosh, what a way to start that episode. But yeah, I just wanted to do some guitar covers. That's like one of my most fun hobbies, or one of the hobbies I appreciate most nowadays is just playing my guitar. So, if you wanted more commentary from me, I'm sorry, but you know, I just want to take a couple of minutes here and there to play. And if that's not you, then you just skip ahead a few minutes and then we should be good to talk again. If that's what you feel to do. And I don't really remember what I tried to do that. Oh gosh, I cannot talk. Stutter Central over here. I don't really remember what I was trying to do. Maybe make a banner? Yeah, because I'm not in rule. Probably wouldn't have said that. Right. Actually, singing is probably a bad idea, but I thought that just spruce things up instead of just me talking for 20 minutes, because I mean, that will get stale. Come on, I've done that before. I mean, I'm not gonna do a standard routine. I want the entertaining ones here, so. Either way, I hope you enjoy. The first one is called Hero by Family of the Year. This one was actually recommended to me by TG. TG has a pretty fantastic taste in music, or at least one that I agree with a lot of the time. This was one of the first he introduced me to, and it's pretty fantastic. I'd recommend listening to the original, because I don't think I can do the song louder. But here you go. Let me go. No. Let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. Just wanna fight with everyone else. And you're my masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else while holding down a job to keep my girl around. And maybe buy me some new strings and run a night out on the weekend. And we can whisper things, secrets from our American dream. baby needs some protection, but I'm a kid like everyone else. See you next time.